G'day folks, this evening I've made it out to one of my favourite blackfish fishing spots just on sunset for a short blackfish fishing mission. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Now anybody that's used these Janjark worms will tell you that they are enormous. They're big, not as big as scrub worms, but they're one of the biggest night crawler worms you'll find, and they're tough, and I reckon that one will be enough. I've got a paternoster rig with a small little sinker the size of a pea. I'm just going to cast out there in front of those logs. I think I'm getting a nibble there. It is too. It's hard to tell in the wind. Definitely a bite. This wind is nuts. I apologise for any bad wind noises in my audio. Got him. Tiny. Tiny. Oh, he got off. What was it? It was a very small fish, and I think that it only had the worm. I don't think it actually had the hook in its mouth. Getting a couple of really little nibbles here. It's so hard in the wind. That could even be yabby bites. Well, that's a fish bite. Just about to say I reckon they're yabby bites, but I reckon that might have been a fish bite. That was a bit harder, that one. Got him. I missed the hook up. I was a bit slow on the old camera, but I'm on. My first blackie for the evening. I'll get a photo of it laying in this cool, damp sand. Ah. Beautiful. I'm on the board. Well, I attempted to get a bit of release footage of that blackfish, but I think there was just too much reflection on the water, so I don't think it worked. Anyway, it's all good. Let's put a fresh wormy on and put it straight back out. I'm so excited because there are still blackfish here. Even though conditions have changed a little bit, there's still blackfish in one of my favourite little blackfish fishing spots. It's very quiet, apart from that one fish and a couple of other small nibbles earlier. Hasn't been much happening. I might grab my rod and just go up and have a look over here and see whether it's a bit deeper, maybe over under that tree over there or something. Try a different spot in the same spot. I don't know how deep it's going to be over there, but I'll put that over there in front of that tree and just see what happens. Oh, I had a bite straight away. That's what happened. Look, straight away, instantly. What have I got? What have I got? A turtle. Well, that's something that I've certainly never caught here before. I've caught 1,000 blackfish in here, but I've never caught a turtle in here. I actually thought I had a gum leaf. When I was reeling it in, I thought I had a branch. Come on, mate. There we go. Well, it's one of the cleanest turtles that I've ever caught. I've never seen one up here in the streams before. You're just sitting there, mate. You're free. Off he goes. He's just realised he's gone. Right, now Tom Jones, he says it's not unusual, but I reckon that was unusual. I've been fishing here for a very long time. As a kid, I used to catch trout in here, brown trout. These days there's no trout here. It's warmed up a lot. It doesn't flow as well, whatever reason. But there's a lot of blackfish in here. But that turtle, well, that was a first. I've certainly never caught one of them in here before. That's a nice bite. That looks a bit more blackfishy. There we go, here's a nibble. Come on. Come on. Come on, be a blackie. And got him. What have I got? Is it a blackfish? I think it is. It is it's a blackie. It's quite a big one too, actually. Might get a photo of this. I'll get in here to where my phone is, and I'll get a picky. Blackfish number 2. They're a very nice fish. For a blackfish on the northern side of the Great Dividing Range, actually it's a decent sized fish. That'd be close to a legal fish. A legal size limit here is 30 centimetres. I reckon that'd be pretty close to that. Bloody ripper. Yeah, I'm going to re-thread this worm back on and put it back out. The same worm. I've packed everything up, my tackle box and my worms and everything, and I've moved my entire camp up to here for the last, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes or whatever I've got. Be lucky to be 10 minutes, I reckon. It's getting dark pretty quick. just had a really nice bite nearly straight away as soon as I put it in. Got him. Oh yeah, the blackfish are about the same size. Yeah, nice sized fish. Gee whiz, that's a nice blackfish. That is a lovely northern freshwater blackfish. I've only caught 3, but the average size has been good. There's a pretty fair chance that this worm might just be the last worm that I put on here tonight. I'll tell you a funny story about a bloke who went fishing and took a headlamp and then left it in his car. Yes, if you guess that was me, then you are correct. Anyway, I've got enough light to catch one more fish. Now I'm tangled. I'll tell you another funny story while I'm untangling this line. There we go. My friend Joe, he's gone on the Dolly Parton diet and he's lost about 30 kilograms. It's really made Jolene. Right, one more blackie coming my way.
Incoming voice call from Loretta.
Oops, Loretta's called me, but I'm getting a bite. Sorry, Loretta, but I've got to get these fish. Got him. It's another nice blackie. Not quite as big as the last one. I'll light it up with my torch so you can see it. Loretta's trying to call me, it's all happening at once. I'm going to have to silence this phone, it's driving me mad. Alright, where's the torch? I'll tell you a funny story. Holly and Loretta are down the river fishing. I'm elsewhere because I'm just getting over a bit of a cold. I haven't had COVID, I've tested negative 3 times. But anyway, I'll tell you the rest of the story in a minute. There's my blackfish, probably about 25 centimetres. Beauty. Anyway, Holly and Loretta are fishing elsewhere and they're both messaging me at the same time. Blackfish, see you later, mate. They're both messaging me at the same time because Loretta wants to go home and Holly doesn't want to. Holly's caught 2 cod. They're having a big argument about going home. Loretta's complaining that Holly doesn't want to leave. Holly's complaining that Loretta's making her leave. And I'm just up here enjoying the serenity. Well, if I didn't have my phone, there'd be serenity. Anyway, folks, I'm going to wind this up now because I didn't bring a headlamp. It's in the car and it's getting too dark to see. I've had a blast. 4 blackfish, all nice size, and a stupid turtle. I'm a turtle magnet. Thank you all very much for watching.